Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Everything should work fine. And with that, welcome back, or welcome, that's your hall. To, well, Project Ascension Season 9. So far, our poll log was, let's just stay with not the best. But there's always room for improvement, and yeah, we are gonna try and actually strive for that improvement in this year's stream. Since I do not want to spend all the time I have when streaming just completely going into the Manastorm and grinding myself up with that, because at some point also that becomes old. I have now decided to go ahead and level a little bit with open world questing, maybe queue for some dungeons and so on, just to really well, you could say experience the entirety of Ascension Season 9. I've already spent enough time in the Manastorm, did not get as far as some others, but I do say I got far enough as to where I can now try and grind myself up with a little bit of a change here and there. In this case, the change is gonna be that I'm gonna start questing a bit more and maybe going into dungeons and stuff, maybe just try and keep everything to a, let's call it a bare minimum on the repetitive stuff, the repetitive stat. Because, personally speaking, I do prefer when content does stay fresh, and at some point the Manastorm just doesn't do that. After all, it is, in a lot of cases, the same few dungeons that you run through. That was an incredible luck, immediately getting both a thick bear furs. That actually is awesome. Holy sh... okay. I did not expect that. Mystic Scroll, Code Logic. Okay. Yeah, so far I've found out that Haunting Strike is actually pretty strong. Like, it is stronger than Crusader Strike. Which I guess in some ways might make sense, but not in the fact that Haunting Strike is just meant to do 125% weapon damage, Crusader Strike 132%, and yet it takes completely care of it. Like, it takes Crusader Strike out of the equation fully. Surprisingly enough, the open world player count did dwindle a little bit. So it kind of feels like the season might have had its peak. A lot of people have probably played to level 60 now, maybe prestiged 1 or 2 times, and are now just waiting for the next chapter, which I can understand. Do love the fact that now that I'm not using Dark Apotheosis, I can actually go ahead, check through everything that I have in the inventory, and just equip what I want and need. That is just a great improvement, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I'm no longer having to actually engage in almost one-on-one player combat here and trying to catch these enemies, that's also pretty nice. That I don't have to try my best to steal enemies is Very much so. A welcome change. Take it. But yeah, let's just do a quick heal. Let's see, I still need one Wendigo fur, so... And there we go. Also reaching level 26, that is nice. What do I get? Lesser healing wave. I do have a heal already. It does make sense though that I'm actually getting that skill. I think it's one of the skill cards I forgot to turn off. Improved healing wave. Okay. Oh wait. Did I pick up the chest that was there? And I just freaking wandered in. And already forget that. That is going great. Would have started streaming earlier today, though I was trying to stay awake all the way until 10. I woke up last night at 3 AM or something. Couldn't fall back asleep because that the way my life is. Yeah, and then I just tried to see if I can stay awake, stay alive until today 10. It did not work. It did not work. I fell asleep around about 6, woke up now shortly before midnight, and yeah. Took a little bit, got myself fresh, got myself something to eat, something to drink, prepared myself mentally a little bit, because, well, playing this game sometimes can take a little bit of a toll. In this case, the toll that I'm having is, well, literally the fact that if I, as an example, go into the Manastorm, I do tend to panic just a little teensy tiny bit, with the amounts of enemies sometimes coming in. Now, I'm luckily not going into the Manastorm, but, the thought about it is still there. It's not like not thinking about doing that. Rumble shot ammo. Perfect. Now we can go up. Interestingly enough, not everything seems to be scaling again. But I think that is literally because the Cragboars are also in the dwarf/gnome starting area. So they probably just try and keep that one down from the level to, yeah, to ensure that people don't just stick to that. But honestly, that is just speculation. Could be any number of reasons. I'm not a dev, I wouldn't know, so... Yeah. You know what, actually, let's get rid of the light shot. And of the teddy bear. Okay, I wonder if these adventurous cash are actually, like, actually coming up just because the character is prestiged, or if it's actually just a standard feature that I didn't know about. Oh yeah, Rumble Shot is all the way over there. Flame Burst. Cuts on a pillar of fire, burning all enemies within the area for 32 to 42 fire damage. And additional 50 fire damage over 10 seconds. That could be useful. That could be useful. I did not mean to summon the Stoneclaw Totem. Combat potency on 3 gives you successful offhand melee attacks, 100% chance to generate 5 energy. Well, I do not have an offhand. I'm using a two-handed weapon, so that is kind of bit of a waste here. Let's see. What is the next thing? Totemic Focus reduces the mana cost of the totems by 30% on every totem active. You gain 6 haste to critical and critical strike rating. That is actually good. That I can actually work with, since I now do have a totem. Oh. Oh, I think I saw the hoplite stance, either that or it was a divine charge. Problem is I forgot what the stance is actually called. I did actually forget about that.
What can I get for you today? Come on,
Let's see. Let's just open this real quick. What do we get? We get garbage. Cool.
great to meet you.
Hunter versus the Wild. Increases your attack power and range attack power equal to 7% of your total stamina. Also increases the damage of your tamed beast by 2%. But I do not have a tamed beast. I would gladly take the AP though.
Locked and loaded.
A lot of people playing consecrated strikes on free pick at least do actually advise, if you play consecrated strikes, to also take intellect, not as main stat but definitely as a stat on equipment. And whilst I do understand the notion, I do understand why you would do that. It's just kinda not that great for me personally. I prefer my characters to be not squishy. I mean, I do not particularly want to play tank characters. That is actually completely beside what I want to do. But I do actually prefer being able to sustain some kind of damage and still do a good chunk of damage. That's why in Conquest of Azeroth I have actually played Sun Cleric. Personally speaking, I would love if they would implement something with which you can kind of imitate those classes here in the Classless section of the game. That would be awesome. There would be a few characters, honestly, like a few type of characters that I would imitate, and you just can't really do that properly with just the normal vanilla abilities, and the enchants also most of the time do not really have what you need to really imitate those classes, which I guess does make sense, but at the same time it's also just a tiny little bit disappointing. Because at the point in which your game does not give you the chance to actually live out a class fantasy, there is just as I was saying, since it doesn't really let you live out any kind of class fantasy and stuff, it does take a little bit away from the interesting parts of the game. I mean, it is still plenty interesting. The enchants, the builds, they are also plenty interesting. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those. But you do have kind of that you sometimes do have a little bit of a craving for something like the characters that you've played in Conquest of Azeroth. I at least do. I definitely do have those cravings sometimes to play one of those classes again. But playing Conquest of Azeroth right now generally is kinda like, well, honestly, just playing a solo venture. You don't have anybody there. There's barely anyone online. There's barely anyone leveling in leveling range and stuff. Doing PvP is borderline impossible. There is just absolutely nobody wandering around. Just a few 50s when you're lucky in Stormwind, or like a few little bit lower levels that are just chilling. Most of the time they're literally just sitting there inactively. So it kind of takes away the want and need to play their, quite frankly, still very well made 21 classes and stuff, because you don't really have anything to go to and play with. You don't have people there like that are capable of playing it with you and stuff. You don't really have anything. The server is, for intents and purposes, for lack of better word, it's just dead. It's just completely dead. And I personally think that that is a darn shame, because they did make something really awesome with the Conquest of Azeroth servers. They did make quite the interesting concept there, 21 custom classes and stuff. I love that. I love those classes, but a lot of those classes, sure, they are subject to change and stuff. It makes sense. Conquest of Azeroth isn't even fully released yet. It's just the early access and stuff. Does make sense in every single conceivable way, but the thing that just is a little bit disappointing with it is the fact that, well, you don't really have a lot from it, or of it rather. You just don't. When they last had it active, when it last had finally a change, 50 phase, and we had then the Dragonflight, talent trees and so on. That was the last time that the servers were actually active and alive. And they were that for, I think at tops was a month or two. And then it was just back to being completely dead. And now it's been dead for, well, I think it's now actually over half a year again that it's completely dead. And I personally think it doesn't have to. There's a lot of people immediately getting toxic and aggressive if you're like, you know, they can just release it. Because they're immediately going on the fence being like, but they're trying to give us the perfect experience. The thing is, they can't offer a perfect experience. They can't offer a balanced experience. If, in the end of the day, you don't have the players on the server to actually give you the feedback of, maybe go ahead and change this and go ahead and change that about this and that class, or do this and that to actually ensure that the gameplay makes sense, the PvP makes sense, the PvE makes sense, that things are balanced and functional. They don't have the players now. And there's just people immediately shitting on you if you ask if there's anything new off the server, if there's any news about the server or 60 phase. There's just people completely going nuts and goddamn tearing you a new one just because you asked that simple question. And at that point, it just those are the people that are then sitting. That are then sitting all around frickin' Stormwind and so on and so forth, just chilling, just doing nothing. Excusing the fact that the devs are not just releasing it and giving us the chance to help them as well. They just frickin' excuse it with that, and I don't get it. I personally do not understand why one would do that. I mean, if you're like me, then you've paid $50 for that shit when it came out. Like when they gave the option to actually get access to the server and stuff. I paid $50 for the access, and so far I only got in total, I think, about a month worth of actual play in it. A lot of the classes were earlier this year were really good, were great. Sun Cleric, absolutely freaking loved it. Venomancer was fine. Definitely not a let's call it priority kind of character. I had the Reapers that just dominated in PvP, but honestly only in the lower brackets. You had this whole meta. You had freaking good as fuck heals and shit. It was all out there. It was all something that was discovered over the time. It was nerfed and stuff. Yeah, they had server problems because there were a lot of people. And when the server then freaking crashed once in a while, everybody tried to immediately join back in, which is understandable because it was great. You had a lot of fun playing that mode. And I had a lot of fun playing that mode as well, but in the end it just didn't work anymore because the players started to dwindle. The queue times for PvP that during the first week were, as an example, like less than a minute, turned into 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, then 50 minutes, then over an hour, and then you just couldn't queue generally anymore. All the classes that you did actually enjoy beforehand and stuff, they were now just nerfed or basically completely overhauled to a point in which you cannot really say that's the same kind of class or actually make something similar to how it was. In some cases, I would say it's great, like with the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctors in PvP, that was a nightmare. They healed against all possible damage. They had absolutely no requirement, as it seemed, for their healing, because I saw literally a Witch Doctor heal himself and the entire party full health without having any mana left and stuff. He was just going at it. He was going wild with his freaking heal. Which at that point ruined the PvP experience a bit. And I don't have anything about good heals. I really don't. Like, be the best heal you can. I don't care. I don't care if it's gonna be like, you know, you healing through a shit ton of damage, but there should be a point, like when your frickin' mana is empty, in which the healing stops, because the one resource you would need to heal usually you ran out of. There shouldn't be a well, but there should be a that's it. Like, in Classless, free pick or not, you sometimes have the fortune or misfortune of having a healer on either your team or enemy team. And that is in and on itself fine. A lot of these heals are also pretty good at what they do. Like, hard to go against. But those people do not have an insane sustain because you can kick them when they use their heals and stuff, and you can actually silence them, interrupt, and so on and so forth, actually preventing them from using those abilities to keep going and making things more and more unplayable, more and more difficult. And that is also the way I personally think it is, you know, supposed to be. It's supposed to be like an increase in difficulty. It's not meant to be a difficulty spike in which you just can't go against it because, oh well, no mana, no problem. I just keep healing everybody to full health and myself because why wouldn't I? I must say that's it for now for my rant. I mean, like I said, I would love for the 60 phase to finally release. I would love to be able to play it again. I'm missing the class play, which I guess is kind of weird to say when playing classless WoW. But not having to rely on RNG or having to make yourself something, but have a given class that isn't just one of the normal classes, and you can actually go ahead, try yourself out, freaking build something out of it, make something out of it. That is the kind of gameplay that I want. That's the kind of gameplay that I'm missing. And that's why I really want Ascension's Conquest of Azeroth to actually continue. That's one of the main reasons why I want to do that, because it would bring back that class fantasy that is now missing at the moment, and would actually do it good. But the fact that they do not release the 60 phase already, like, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect right now. It's not the release, it's just the 60 phase for the testing. So just release it. Just release the freaking 60 phase and let the people actually test the 60 phase. You don't have to make everything perfect right away. You can just make, for an example, as a start, just make it possible to level 60. Maybe make it so that you can now go and run heroic dungeons and stuff. And if it's because of like class-specific items or something that they want to implement, then they can do that afterwards. But give the people something. I mean, they see, especially with the season play and stuff, they do see that people are willing to just level to level 60 before going into anything hard. Because you are still able to get good gear with, as an example, heroic dungeons and so on and so forth. Like, you aren't completely just stuck and lost if there is not full 60 content. Sure, there's people that go raiding and stuff as well, but that is not really that important and not really that much of a priority, because you are able to get good gear and do things that are actually fun also without raiding. So the fact that they don't just go ahead, give the people like just a taste of the 60 phase, just be like, yeah, we're gonna release it now, just enjoy it for a little bit, we're gonna improve upon it, we're gonna ask you for feedback, we're gonna do stress tests and so on and so forth to really ensure that this thing is gonna be as big as we want it to be. If they would simply just go ahead and do that, just give us just something that would already, in a lot of cases, pique the interest of a few more people again, and would actually help them to increase the quality. Because in this case, sure, you want quality over quantity, but in this case you need quantity in the sense of quantity of players to ensure quality can be improved upon. You can't improve upon the quality for a multiplayer setting if right now most people are playing in a single player solo venture for like at best 30 minutes and then quit again. And I've seen a lot of people that got themselves Conquest of Azeroth when the servers were down on the main side here, just to literally check it out, just because they thought, you know, maybe that's something interesting I can do in the meantime, just to then literally tell right away, this shit's dead, I'm gonna go. And it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be like a dead game. It could be so much more. It could be so good if simply they would let us level to level 60. Because quality assurance that is only possible if there's people that can tell you if the quality is good or shit. There is no one to be able to tell them that. There is no one to give those reviews. There is like 2 players at max and 50 players that are just strewn around the world, inactively sitting and doing nothing. And then again, those 2 active players, most of the time they leave after 10 minutes because for them the server is too inactive. And I can totally understand that. I can totally understand that. I can totally get behind that because it is. A bit ago I actually tried to play some Conquest of Azeroth. Tried to solo play a little bit as a necromancer. I had fun. I actually had fun doing it. But here's the thing. It was absolutely and utterly boring. I didn't come across any players. I didn't see anyone that I could have thought to interact with. I had absolutely nothing to give me in any way, shape, or form the interest in playing Conquest of Azeroth. It was just a vast empty space with a few enemies that I can slay down. Then I went ahead, ran a dungeon solo with my undead minions, and that was it. That was my entire experience. I ran the Dead Mines, came out with like level 29 or something, then I couldn't get experience points in it anymore. And I literally just left. That was it. I had absolutely nothing to do. There was no one there. There was nothing there. There was absolutely only dead silence. And again, it doesn't have to be that way. They should just give us the 60 phase. Not fucking care if the quality is right away perfect, because they will not have a perfect quality even if they now take ages to do it. It's been over half a year. They were confident and wanted to release it the end of this year, like fully. The end of this year, start of next year. Right now, it's not even sure if we still get the 60 phase in this year. It's kinda... It's just stupid. Honestly, it's just stupid. It's stupid and absolutely... Yeah. Honestly, I think stupid fits the bill right enough. It's just stupid. Because we can tell that what they do, if it's if it's good, if it's bad, people will come and suck it up. They will just go through it. They will make it happen. Freaking Season 9. Like, the first few days, we had such a high amount of players, they had to have 3 instances of Stormwind. Probably also 3 instances of Orgrimmar. And, what did that go down to now? To... So far, between 1/3 and 2/3 of the player count that was before. They no longer have 3 instances in Stormwind, they now only have 2 active instances. But, you know, there's still actually enough people to say it is not dead. There's still enough people for the chance of queuing a dungeon, for the chance of queuing a BG. Not on Koa. Not on Koa. Oh, there's no one. There's a single soul in Conquest of Azeroth. And it could be different. there could be a whole lot of people. Just a huge bunch, just all playing it together because everything just is about waiting for the 60 phase right now. And not waiting for a perfect 60 phase, but just waiting for a 60 phase. Waiting for the phase in Ascension, Conquest of Azeroth, in which you can level yourself beyond the current maximum of 50. And again, to all those people that freaking go ahead and defend the bullshit with, yeah, it makes sense that they wouldn't release it just now because, you know, they want it to be perfect. Just suck a dick. They do not want it to be perfect, they want it to be player-friendly, and they do not make it player-friendly if there's no player to help them do it. You cannot make a perfect product without feedback. That's why stuff like early access exists. That's why there's reviews, previews. That's why there's shits that actually give you that certain feedback, the certain infos of things that you might do better or could do better. Like, no one ever came to this world perfect, okay? No one ever came to this world perfect, but I personally think that at the point in which you literally take your time to make something to a perfect standard that you will never reach, because there is no such thing as a perfect. There's just no such thing as perfect. At that point, you're just letting your player base down. You're just letting the player base die. Because when playing early access, I have never seen someone playing, as an example, an early access title on Steam thinking that it has to be perfect. A lot of people may talk about a lot of errors and freaking bugs, glitches and stuff that may bother them, but those are things that are meant to be changed. That's why it's an early access, because they're trying to find these things, preferably with player review, to actually have a chance to adjust and change it and better it. But not Conquest of Azeroth. Conquest of Azeroth, as of right now, no updates. We have a few class changes, a few adjustments on the Cultist and I think it was the Guardian today. Cultist, Guardian, Wild Walker. Huh? I think that's for the... Honestly, I don't actually know. Son of Aragal, stuff like that. There was but a few class changes, a few updates on the classes, but there hasn't been any updates for the gameplay. And that is the thing that bothers me. That's the thing that bothers a lot of other people. Because, like, no offense against the developers, they're doing a great job making it, but at the same time, you could make it better. You could make it quicker. You could make it accurately fitting all the needs and wants of your players. If you give them the chance to have a full review, if you have the chance to give them the full access to the brackets, have them, you know, actually check through everything that is there, everything that can be there, and give them the chance to give you, the developers, the feedback of being like, yeah, as an example, like, yeah, I personally think the Primalist is great, but there is this and that problem with the class, or I've seen the Primalist do this and that in PvP, or I've seen the Witch Doctor do this and that in PvP, or in a PvE setting where I personally think it might be an unfair advantage, where they then have the chance to be like, okay, that's our reviews, we can go about that, we can change these things, we can actually take care of these things and make sure that the game is to a standard or to a quality that our player base would actually enjoy. But we don't have that. Don't have that at the moment. We don't have that for a long time now. And that is honestly just a huge disappointment. It's just a huge disappointment. Because during that month in which Conquest of Azeroth was active and was also played, it was great. There wasn't a single second of my gameplay in which I was like, this is kind of boring. I loved every second of it. I loved the good, I loved the bad. I freaking enjoyed fighting and winning, fighting and dying and losing, because that was actually part of an experience. You actually had an experience. It was not that you just had to go through all these things and then there's nothing. It was an experience, but then when you turned level 50, you didn't have anything to do. You just straight up didn't have anything to do. There were people that were going ahead and ran some world bosses, like certain guilds and stuff, which, good for them. But for a lot of people that don't really want to go into a big guild life and shit, but still want to have a gaming experience, it just lacked. It just lacked big time. Like, again, PvP. I can't stress how much PvP really has a say in my opinion here. Because I played PvP, I played every conceivable class that was melee or had melee capabilities in PvP, and I loved it. I made a Sun Cleric meta build that was nerfed and some of the talents were completely removed, such as Battle Priest. I ran around with so much armor, I basically didn't get any damage. Hit out more damage than I should have. It was a great time. It was a great time. But, and here's again the thing. With level 50, the entire thing again changed. Which I guess is good. Okay, I guess it is good that there is actually some change to it all. That we don't just have the same bullshit over and over. I am more than fine to admit that. Sorry, little yawn there. I'm more than fine to admit that. But well, there's nothing you could do to improve anymore. And whilst I did understand that they would go ahead and nerf a few certain things, maybe even remove things that just broke the game, I do not understand why they would go ahead, after doing all of that, after putting all the effort into doing that they would then go ahead and still let it die mid-development. that they would still let it go and perish mid-development. I'm just honestly not understanding why they would do that. Because by all means, do what you have to if you want to. Do what you have to ensure that the game or the game experience that you want to craft is actually sorry, kinda stuck right now in between everything. Like, do what you have to make a good experience, do what you have to make a consistent experience, but please make sure that the experience doesn't go down. Make sure that the experience keeps grasping players' interest. Because you can't tell me you cannot tell me that that after all of that that you had the impulse to just stop giving players more content. And like, I'm not saying they do actually not want to give the players more content. I'm sure they do want to give us more content. But it does not really seem like they actively are trying to do that still. Like, I do not see anything happening that would simply imply that they're actually still trying to give us a game experience in general. Because I do not see it. I do not see it. I do not see the effort. I see a lot of daily changes to classes, sometimes several times a day with the same class over and over, but I do not see them adding something new. They added the Manastorm now, which I guess is a good start. They added the Manastorm, but they still didn't give us anything to keep the interest going. Because, like, just like here with Season 9 right now, I love the Manastorm. I absolutely freaking love it. I do actually play the Manastorm. I did play this character now 2 times to level 60 using just Manastorm. So that is definitely like a step in the right direction, but it's not a step that I guess would give them a consistent player base. Because now there's Season 9, you can play the Manastorm on Season 9. Why would you have to go on to Conquest of Azeroth and play Season 9, the Season 9 content you can play on Season 9? Why would you go and play Manastorm on Conquest of Azeroth if you have the Season server? If you have Elune to play it on? Does that make sense? Or am I just rambling here? Because, like, as an example, like, usually I wouldn't go around questing. I'm not someone that quests. I prefer leveling with PvP, I prefer leveling with dungeons and something like that. That's why the Manastorm was actually an interesting concept to me, but it wasn't an interesting concept to me in Conquest. Because I know that in Conquest of Azeroth, there's so many things still wrong, and so many things have changed to a point that the attempt of trying to get yourself back into a character that you now haven't played in months because they let the entire thing die. The concept of playing such a character again is currently just mind-boggling. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. As an example, I loved my Sun Cleric, okay? Like I said, I made a little bit of a meta build with my Sun Cleric. I love my Sun Cleric. But I would not go into Conquest of Azeroth right now and play with my Sun Cleric just because I liked playing my Sun Cleric before. Because I'm fairly certain all the abilities, all the things that I had going for my Sun Cleric post removal of some of the talents and stuff with which the meta build was built, like I was still playing at that point when they removed those things, like Battle Priest and so on and so forth, that gave me a good advantage on armor and stuff. The reduced damage of 75%. I was fine with that, I kept playing with that, I improved upon the build. But I bet at this point I would have to give it a new shot with all the talents, I would have to read through all the abilities anew, and at that point I think it's just easier to level again. But I do not feel like prestiging my characters there because, again, completely going solo in Conquest of Azeroth is shit. Here in Classless, even if it's the RNG version right now with the Season 9, you do have the chance of encountering other players. You do have the chance to go into dungeons and going into BGs and stuff. You don't have that on Conquest. You don't have that. In Conquest, you have you yourself and no one else. You know, it's just me, myself, and I in Conquest of Azeroth. There's no one else. Could honestly go about rambling about this shit the entire night. But
Can I help you?
I think it best if I cease doing that. Let's take that. Thanks for the adventurous cache. We're now level 38. Still making steady progress. Dancing Flames and Cower. Fucking Cower. Really now? Why do I keep getting Cower? I don't... I think I'm gonna check in a little bit where Silas is in this. Like an Iron Forge. I'm gonna check where Silas is. Can't be going about just having garbage abilities all the time.
Great to meet you. Off with you.
Thank you for the adventurous cache. What do we get? We get... Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Go to lockdown. Go to... I think I might actually try and go for Duskwood now. I'll definitely be going to Stormwind. We here approaching, I think.
You have a great day now. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
To the but it feel better. And here we have the last route. Just take the next tram to Stormwind. I do still wonder if those adventurous caches are, if they're like, they're additions for prestige or if they're there the entire time. We got Pure of Heart, reduces the duration of curse and disease, disease, fear, and charm effects by 14%. That is okay. That is actually okay. Please, no. Well, Stein. I was just now so invested in literally everything else. But that does mean this tram should be the one that comes by next. And then we'll take that one. Cthulhu. Check talents, what I can reroll. Let's remove improved rejuvenation. Shield of Righteousness, Exorcism, or Divine Storm spells deal critical strike. Your target will take 14% of the damage dealt over 8 seconds as holy damage. I guess that's okay. I guess that is okay. Gaining an eclipse now gives you 2 charges of Blessing of the Moon. Uses days by 1%. Oracle of the Eclipse consumes the sticks. Let's just wait a moment. Consumes these sticks instead of charges sticks up to 5 times and lasts 20 seconds. So basically I could increase my haste by 5%. Bawa. Nipsey in the Deep Run Tram tunnel. Let's quickly go talk to Nipsey. Get our reward in.
Honored, I'm sure. Very well, then.
Let's just do one.
Welcome to the Manastorm.
Let's just do one little bit of Manastorm. I'm kind of feeling like it right now. Let's just use the Manastorm right now to reach level 40. I feel like that's okay. Like I said, I don't want to try and actually use the Manastorm to level to 60 this time. That is kind of like just repetitive content. In all manners and ways. Actually. The Consecrated Strikes is barely triggering by now. It's actually just a tiny little bit concerning. Okay, now that we're level... that we are now level 40. Like I said, I just want to do that one level.
You're a tall one. Be seeing you.
Why not? I'll take it. Yeah. I understand now. I understand it now. Quickly switch to instance 2.
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then.
It's at least something. Let's reroll Mangle. Don't need that. I don't need that either. Slice and Ice. Active critical strike with a sinister strike on adversary triggered ice lands. If known. Manually casted ice lands critical strike just restores strategy. That is honestly kinda cool. That is kinda cool. Oh yeah, I have Bone Toss. Didn't try that one yet. Let's get rid of Cower. Deadly follow-up. Requires daggers. Let's get rid of that one. Not been needing that either. Regrowth, let's see. I already have 2 healing spells. That's already way more than I need. For having some useful skills, thank you very much. I said useful skills. Cool. Getting taunted by RNGesus. I guess holding over can be useful. This costs a shit ton of mana. Let me check over the talents as well. Oh, let's get rid of you. Healing spells. A 100% chance to reduce the cast time of your next Holy Light Prayer healing spell, but... no. No. Opportunity. Increases the damage dealt with your backstab, mutilate, guard, ambush, and gloomblade abilities, but... yeah, come on. Didn't I say give me good shit? Did I not specifically request good abilities? Reduces periodic spell damage taken by 2%. I guess it's better than nothing. Let's get rid of Punisher. Let's see what I get instead. I instead get Cruelty. Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's take that. Let's get rid of Dancing Flames. Taste for Blood. I mean, I do not have Rend. But I guess that'd be a good next thing to actually go for. Improved Scorch can go. What do we get instead? We get Feral Swiftness. Yeah, that, Consuming Master Weapon now has a 20% chance per stack to award you 2 combo points. Come on. RNGesus is not on my side today. Pulsing Supernova and casting spells and abilities reduces the cooldown of Holy Supernova by 2 seconds and and the cost of Holy Nova is reduced by 15%. Okay, that is actually good. I can take that. I can actually use that. Holy Ground, Alice with Consecration. I don't have Consecration right now. And even if I had, I would reroll it again. Arcane Mind increases your total attack by 4% and your spell critical chance by 1%. Also, the duration of alter time is increased by 0.66 seconds. You know what? I'ma keep it for the little bit of intellect. Improved Inner Fire, increase the effect of your Inner Fire spell. Be gone. Be gone. What do I get? Totemic Focus. Reduces the mana cast of your totems for 40% and every totem active again 11 haste and critical strike chance. Yeah, okay, that's okay. I can actually use that. I'm not sure if Improved Psychic Scream actually goes with Cataclysmic Entrance. Really now. Okay. Since I do not use Lucifer, we can have it gone. What do you get? Raging Wind, Storm Strike, critical hits, reduces the cooldown of Whirlwind by 4 seconds. That would have been nice. That would have been nice the last frickin' time. That would have been nice when I was playing a build yesterday. Before I prestiged. That would have been so nice. I had Storm Strike as spammable quote unquote. I had Whirlwind and stuff. It would actually have been the way better option than the shit I had in the end. And again, it makes sense that I would only get things that actually make sense with a build after I no longer have that build. Sir, I can't request you to come a bit closer. Thank you. Okay. Let's have a look. Ah, it's that one. Okay, yeah. Yep, that were a few more enemies than I wanted it to be. Ma'am, please cease. Thank you. Ah, fucking hell. Is it just me or does it... That one shot way faster. That one shot way faster. Holy shit. Oh, way faster. I mean, I guess it's to increase the difficulty a bit. But before that they were slow as hell. Before that they were actually slow. Okay. Are you gonna have exploding pigs now or what? And dwarves? I do not like your explosions. You can stop with them, thank you. God! Not having AoE. I do now notice what I had yesterday. I miss it already. Oh. I miss it already. Honestly, I already miss Dark Apotheosis a little bit just for the increased armor. Like the damage reduce, we can't really say that that isn't borderline broken at this point. Okay. Ah, Mana Claw, okay. Who knows, maybe I again have the luck and the mid-section realm mob is that Valkyrie. Would be hilarious. After all, yesterday she died with like one hit. Kinda just put out there. But no, it's him. Okay. I'm gonna quickly use rest, get a bit of mana back. Or not. Anything good? Not really. Not really. At this point, I also do not expect to receive any good abilities. I think I've stressed RNGesus too much. I do have to say though, it's kind of astonishing how I do not have that many enemies with effects on me here right now. Oh, thank you. Let's just pick up these for the mana. Oh, of course, the caster. Consecrated Strikes is really not freaking coming out that often anymore. Like, it doesn't proc as many times anymore. Oh, there goes my mana. Oh. Can I at least rest up here for just a teensy tiny amount of time? Please? Please? Okay. I think I got away from the mana bomb before it detonated on me. Everything. Okay. Okay. I definitely have to look out as not to pull as many enemies as I did yesterday. Definitely. I do not have the armor for that this time. But if you... okay, you have overwhelming energy, that's fine. I'm gonna just take a little hike back. Okay. Mana bomb. Frickin' mana bomb. Okay. Let's try to take care of this guy first. Let's just take a little hike. Renew my totem buff. Little battle shout. Let's pick up the heart for the rest of the mana. And let's keep going. The mana bomb right there. We have around the corner though. If I go this path, do we have any other enemies waiting down there? No, we don't. Okay. Then I go through here. Immediately go ahead and dodge that thing. I do not feel like losing all my mana right away. Luckily we are close to the boss now. That is at least something. And let's see if I can pull him without pulling anything else. Yeah, I think I did it. I mean, as much as I wanted to play this without going through Manastorm to level 60, it is kind of the superior way to level right now. As much as I would like to say it isn't. but it does get me to the point quicker. And honestly, I want to get this character to level 60 again, and then I want to try and, like, play something other than the gnome here. Yeah, I'm aware, game. I'm aware, don't worry. This shit again. I would appreciate if you wouldn't heal yourself. I would appreciate that a lot, actually. Also, I didn't know that you were a boss. I didn't know you were a boss. But okay. About AoE and, like, actually some good sustain rolls, I notice how much I have to freaking sprint away from the enemies. No, no. Stay away from me. Many enemies with overwhelming energy and everything, that's... Let's just go LOS, and... Okay. Really now? How did you guys over there see me, please? Enlighten me and tell me how. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Please. Please, this stupid stunning. No, 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 no. Let me move. Let me move. Let me get the fuck away. I'm not gonna be standing near the goddamn cyclone, thank you. He's shooting at? Yeah, whatever. Oh, really now? I do have the feeling that he has some kind of pushback ability, so yeah, I fucking knew it. So let's just not go where he can push me off a ledge. Did that really just reset him? And why does he no longer have the... Oh no, I hope I didn't just bug this shit out. I really hope I didn't just bug this shit out. Oh god, please don't let this be bugged. He's no longer marked. I really hope that he still counts though. Please still count. Please, I'm begging you, still count. Okay, he still counts. I guess I brought him too far out. Mm-hmm. Let's take it. No. Let's stick with that one-handed sword. Why can't I use it? Why is sword redded out? What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna not ask. Freaking overwhelming energy bullshit. Screw off. Oh, great. Great. Oh, God. Oh my god. What the fuck? Really now? Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware, game. Shut the fuck up. I'm aware. Thank you. Let me jump through this. God damn. I have the flute thing in there. Whoops. Whatever. God. Fucking what? You're just getting instant pulled. No chance of escape. It's just like, screw you. You getting in here. Okay. I'll just clear out some inventory space. Fuck it. Come here. Actually, do never take the time and look up the name of the boss that I'm killing in dungeons. So... just... take down the guy without anything. Then the one we can line of sight. Buzz off. I'm not gonna be sucked in. Hell no. It's gonna suck me in now. No, okay. Freaking Bone Storm. Okay. And another cyclone. Okay, cool. Just taking a little stroll. This thing? Okay, go ahead. I do not have the sustain. Not today. Yeah, I'm just happy that RNGesus is not taking me on. That I have at least some abilities I can use. Oh, Shadowfang Keep. Nice. Yep. You know what? I'm gonna take it for the hit rating and the stamina. For that little bit of stamina. Not do that. Spiritual guidance, healing spell power. What? Increases your healing spell power by 25% of your total spirit. Ugh. So barely fucking anything. Cool. Okay. Luckily, Shadowfang Keep, even in the scaled version. Really on my claw again? Even in the scaled version, Shadowfang Keep mobs just die practically in an instant, so that's fine. Need some inventory space though, because I would like to also have some more loot. Let's get rid of that potion by using it. Not like I'm using any normal potions anyways. Should be enough space now. Let's continue on forward. Oh, maggots not actually have life. Not like they're bugged again, being like, oh yeah, they're actually dead. Okay. This time we have no Snarl main. Let's see what he drops. Maybe I have the luck and he also drops a legendary skill card. I would definitely welcome it. There goes all my mana. But that's fine. I'm gonna just quickly take a chill pill. Fire. Never. Let's just take a little potion. Let's get rid of that. Just had my mana sucked up. No need to do that again. Thank you very much. Yeah, come. Follow me. Okay. Really now? How did the gnome see me? How did the gnome see me? Please tell me that. Okay, not a legendary, but definitely a skill card that is something. Also minute increasement on what? The frick is going on? Why is it saying I don't have the proficiency with anything? What? You lost your mind. Fucking it. As long as my mana is up again. Sir, please put on some clothes. Okay, it's just bone armor. Okay, I was having a light panic attack there. Just a minute little panic attack. Okay, let's see. No. Was that like a pet? Whatever. Let's keep going. Petish. Petish, thank you. Watch Store, the Conic Divine Storm. I think I already picked that one up before. Either way, I'm more than fine to pick it up again. Periodic damage is... HP. Like, I feel like that's a lot of times just my downfall. That I'm not looking at my HP long enough or often enough. The f you talking about? Sir? Sir? What do you mean you can't use that yet? Asking you to look at a card, sir. I'm asking you to build me a freaking arc. Okay, let's try and see if I can single pull him again. Yep. Let's just give him some maggots to go up against again. Put down the totem. Refresh my buffs. Yeah, I can also refresh that. And... Get Mind Blast. Get rid of Mind Blast. Do I even have anything that uses combo points, like, for a good effect? Real quick. analyzing. I haven't used that yet. I hope I'm going to the right direction here. Not just increased speed. I was just a little bit hesitant. Because if it were 2 cyclones, I... Oh shit! Oh, that was a greedy god. Oh. Cool. Right. Now I definitely need to clear out some inventory space. Well, shit. Let's just throw out whatever. Yeah, you can go. You can go. Sir, please. Please. At some point you need to get closer. Please. There we go. Honestly, that's close enough for me. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Stamina and spirit. Ooh. Why does it keep saying... Why does it make the freaking sword... Like, what does it show it as red? What the heck is going on? Did they glitch something out? Did they break something? Am I no longer able to do anything? What is wrong? Ma'am, please. Please, seize this. Okay, cool. Be an upgrade in stamina. What do we have here? Armor. Um. I feel like I should maybe try again, get out in a bit, sell some shit, get going after that. Oh, I see. My gnome is not angry enough. Maybe he should think about the fact that he is currently helping another gnome that is taller than him. Why? What the heck do you mean you don't have the proficiency? What the fuck do you mean? It's a skill card. Do you need proficiency for your skill card? You just have to look at it. I am not asking you to part the Red Sea. I am asking you to look at a card, my good man. And also maybe drink some milk in between. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Fucking do as you please. Wait, I need to go to the magistrate. feel it might more be in toward this direction. I'm not sure though. I do not have the pleasure of running Stratholme all that much. Bone armor, cleave, reflective field, okay. I'm fine with that, I'm fine with all of that. As long as you do not come around the corner having Bone Storm, I am absolutely fine with anything you throw at me. I am Gucci, my man. Sir, please, cease this senseless violence. Ouch, I said cease. Cease, not increase. PvE level, like PvE leveling can be fun, probably. Think I just never had that experience with it, but this is okay. This is at least okay. What the fuck is attacking me? Why? Fucking cockroach is attacking me. I know the Manastorm is crazy and stuff. It does have some random shite nobody would expect, but that I truly didn't expect. Oh, okay. Okay. Cease. I kindly request you to cease. Yeah, I am aware. I am aware. Why am I getting killed by freaking insects of all things? Freaking insects. Alright, cool. I'm fine with the enemies that came in, I'm fine with that, but like, why in the is it... why insects? Why insects? Why do these insects slap so hard? I have no freaking clue. I have no freaking clue where that dude is I'm supposed to kill. I feel like I should maybe try and run Stratholme more. Hey, bro. Come at me. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cease and perish. You also, please, cease. Thank you. Cease. Cease. Okay. So... main target is the Necromancer then. I live with that.
Inventory is full.
Oh, I still would love to know. Dazed me. What is targeting me? What is damaging me?
I can't pass that yet.
Something? The heck am I getting damaged? What is damaging me? What is dazing me? Huh? What? What's going on here?
Inventory is full.
Oh, counted as in combat. No? No? Okay, okay, it stopped. I wonder though what the fuck that was. I do wonder what the fuck that was. Okay, let's just bone on one. Let's just increase speed. Let's go. Let's do this. Um,
It's locked. Hey!
Hi. Could you take my garbage, please? I have quite a lot of it. I would like to get rid of it. Yeah. Ah, fuck it. I would like to get rid of all of this, thank you. I require inventory space. I will keep the epics though. What's going on with those shoulders? Is it just me or is like very lucky as well? This is me so much right now.
You have a great day now.
The phone. I'm gonna quickly do slash reload. I don't get this. Usually it wouldn't be this fucked up. I should read through the changelog a bit.
Can I help you? Off and away. I can't use that yet.
I can't even use the build cards that have dropped, like that get dropped. I think I'm gonna quickly leave the Manastorm. Try and see if I can use it here. I can't. What the hell? Oh. It's my character not functioning. Wow. get this. I really don't. Like I can't use food and beverages. I have no freaking idea what's wrong. I didn't go to this district. I wanted to go to the church district. I don't know what's in here. I think in a bit I'm gonna just quickly check if something is wrong with the game files. Because like this shouldn't happen. Interesting that it gives me the Tome of Valor. Whatever happened to the Tome of Divinity? Do they not reset that as well? I guess they don't reset that as well in the Prestige. Huh. We have here Arthur the Faithful. Again, Tome of Nobility. Okay. Did give me the level up. Ooh, Reckoning. I do like Reckoning. Though they did actually change the effect from Reckoning. Like it used to be different effect. At least last that I actually played it was actually every time you got a critical hit dealt to you, you would get a stack of Reckoning, and the next auto attack would be hit at would be hitting 2 times. That's the last stand that I actually am on with yeah, with Reckoning. I do not know why they changed it, but I guess they had a reason. I think I would go first to Stormwind Keep, because now I do have to finish 25 world quests, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do the ones that are the easiest to finish. So things where you just have to walk around. Maybe just a few little dungeon quests. Maybe I'll take the Stockades quest, just walk in there, because I don't think they by now fixed it or changed it, that the enemies within, if you just enter normally through the portal, scale with you. If they did change it and I go in there and it's fully scaled, then I might be fucked. Then I might genuinely be screwed. But so far I have my doubts. Raiders Commendation Exchange and Keystone Services. I have never seen that. Yes. Over. Find Jorgen in Stormwind City. Speak to Jaina Cannon and Stormwind, and Discover the location of the fell communication portal on the basement of the slaughtered lamb in Storm H District, blah blah blah. Okay, but let's check this out.
Greetings. Light bless you.
It's interesting. Like, there's actually a lot of things that I have not yet done in Project Ascension, in most part because, well, I was mostly playing PvP. Obviously, at the moment I'm not. Reason for that being, PvP is all nice and shit, but I'm not gonna be RNG PvP. I'm not gonna be doing that, no. Mana berry. I guess let's next go to the mage quarter, to the mage district. Since I have 2 quests to finish there. I wonder if they gave the sewer beast any skill card. I think that'd be very interesting to find out, but for that I would need to have the actual fortune of finding it. Which, to be fair, isn't always all that hard, but there are a lot of players online and stuff, so there is a good high chance that they've already killed it. And then I can forget about getting it. I do hope my microphone actually picks up every single time that I'm talking, because in between it seems like the microphone just doesn't do its job, which is annoying. Let's just quickly go. Give this bish a visit. I take. Bye. Actually, let's just check if there's anything where we just have to go and talk to someone. Yeah, that we have to just talk to someone. Obtain manifestation. No? Speak to, yeah? Speak, yeah, okay. I can talk to people.
Be careful.
Cool. Talking to people ain't that much of a problem.
Well met.
Good day.
Light be with you. Be careful.
So,
For the Alliance.
Mr. Man, that's good. I can do that. Play this with someone. Like, just play together, just have a good old chat, have some good old fashioned fun, just playing the shit. Yeah, thank you. Sure. Weird. I do remember that beforehand they did give you a bit more
Safe travels.
a bit more moolah. Cause I distinctly remember receiving like 5 gold, not 5 silver. Because, you know, it's usually pricey. Interesting, the stream's already been going for 2 hours. Doesn't actually feel like that long. Then, hello.
What can I do for you?
City, sure. Anything for not having to walk. Or that not having to do much else other than walk, I guess. I do prefer some chill quests. Oh wait, oh. Hey, chat. Oh, there.
Can I help you?
Salutations. You sealed not water bankers and Duskwood. Okay. I guess I'm just being kicked around here. Should I get the Joker first? No. Let's go to Duskwood.
What can I do for you? Go with honor.
Okay, Duskwood, let's go. I guess let's enjoy this flight. I don't think my yawning is getting picked up by the microphone. I really hope so. Because honestly, the sleep deprivation is slowly catching up with me. I mean, I did sleep for like a good 6 hours before, and then just was awake for 1 hour, but I need more sleep. I really desperately do. God damn. There we go. Okay. Let's go.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. Greetings. For the Alliance.
God, I hate being tired. I hate being tired so much. And I hate not having the Stone of Retreat for Booty Bay. And they seem to also have removed the scroll for it. There used to be a scroll for it. Why did they remove it? Why did they take it away? It was one of the few things that were actually of use. To be fair, it still had like, I think it was an hour of cooldown. So I really don't know why they had to remove it. Get to finish this. The chapter mount. Seasonal mount. I don't know if it's just for the chapter or for the entire season. If it was showing me the mount right now. Huh? No, not it. Should be getting closer to it though. There. I want it so badly. Yeah, it seems to be only during chapter 1. Only during chapter 1. But that is fine. Like, as long as I prestige and level and stuff, I should be getting to the chapter's conclusion soon enough. Maybe I'm gonna run some dungeons, get some extra achievements, or just like try and do some PvP for the core quests. They changed the. I do know now that the World Forged enchant chests and stuff hold components of enchants now. Because the one from which you got with 100% guarantee the Defias Gunslinger, I do know that now you get Defias Tactics from it. Question, I guess, is now applying also for the proper world for the proper world forged enchants boxes and stuff, where you need the world forged key and everything. So didn't really check with that. I do like the fact that they added that you have all the level 1 spells and stuff when you prestiged ones. Like the skill cards. That is actually nice because that way you can kind of just take on a build. Okay. I have no idea why I just dismounted. I have no idea. Okay, let's do this. Why do I have slow fall? The more actively I play, the more I notice how
Farewell. Safe
basically the jack shit when it comes to open world questing so far.
Safe travel.
Those speed. Whatever. See, how many quests do I still need? I still need 9. I still need 9 quests to go. Maybe if I actually go ahead and like do some challenge runs, like trying adventure mode and stuff. Maybe that'll also help me boost a little bit through the season. Because quite honestly, I just kind of want the chapter of the season to be done with. And maybe start concentrating a little bit on some other games. But for as long as I do not have that mount, and I do not have that mount right now, I'm kind of giving myself the obligation to keep going. Giving myself the obligation to keep leveling, keep trying, keep prestiging, or just playing generally. Yeah. Didn't stay like interesting. Can't say. I think is absolutely astonishing is how the 2 hours, 13 minutes, and a few squeezed in seconds from yesterday's stream are currently my most viewed content on this channel. Followed closely second by my 1 hour hoplite video. I'm absolutely astonished how those 2 hours of view, how those actually managed to garner over 100 views. That is a little mind-boggling to me, a little mind-racking. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. I didn't. I didn't think of that. I did not want to think of that. That there are horde guards. I did not want to think of that. Hope that I do soon get to the area that I want to go to here. Yeah, come on. Let's pass those borders. Okay. I guess those are neutral evil as far as alignment goes. Go to mercenary. But didn't it say? Didn't it? Oh. Okay. So I have to the canyon like area just to get to those quests. It's decreasing in value of how much it's actually worth it. I could literally just completely boost through this shit. I could put in the potions, run Manastorm, be done with those 12 levels in no time. But I do want those prestige quest rewards. I want those token of prestige. I really do. I do love the fact that I have so many mystic runes and so many mystic orbs, but absolutely no use for them. I didn't think of the fact that over there is again enemy territory. You know what? Let's try something. Known convenience items. Let's check. I should have there. Flightmaster's whistle. Whistle. What has that? Vi tittar. Cool. That I actually managed to avoid that. Downtown. Let's finish this quest. There's already 2 quests done. Let's just accept some more quests here so that we have something to do on the way there. Because as long as I can actually do something, contribute to my journey, and perhaps even make it just a little bit easier, fine with it. 150k. So
Ishnu Allah. Be careful.
accept a dungeon quest. Wait. I finished the quest down there, that's already something. I kindly request you to cease and your dretsu, please. Improved divine power. Increase the chance of your holy spells and abilities by 3%. Increase the amount of healing. Amount of healed by. Oh, and increases the amount healed by your divine star. Frickin'. Frickin' brain fart. We. Feeling compelled to just ignore the prestige quest. Just ignore the prestige. Just go through instead of questing till I have the 25 world quests, to just go ahead and fucking run Manastorm all the way to 60. I'm tempted to really just throw that shit aside. But then again, I am like 6 quests away. As long as those quests are literally just go there, talk to this person, I'm fine. I can do that. But I do not feel like walking through this huge ass area, especially since I'm still only on slow mount riding. Like on the apprentice riding, not the journeyman. I would... It's really tempting. It's really tempting. And again, okay. Well, such intense music. Please feel welcome to seize that music. Thank you. Seize music, seize action. Thank you. And again, like mentioned before, I'm astonished that my that the first half of my stream yesterday actually reached like almost 140 views. Because honestly, I was bored to heck and back when I was playing it. So I do not know why that one of all the streams that are currently as videos on my channel, why that one is the one that is having views. Berserker stance. Pick up the book once in a while. Once in a blue moon. Yeah, I feel like especially when you're trying to play as like try and play Manastorm, I kind of feel like you're not doing yourself a favor when you use the experience aura, because the enemies upscale way quicker than you get the gear. It usually would be like 1 level, 1 scale. So why do I keep wanting? I keep trying to use the freaking Manastorm portion. I keep forgetting that I'm currently not in Manastorm. This is it's just a tiny little bit frustrating. Okay, so the person I need to save might be in there. Or find, whatever. Yep, right there. Yep.
Hello. Goddess watch over me.
Sir, please, please. Just heal again. How am I supposed to find that? Because it's outside. Make the assumption it's outside. Or it's over there. The more I play with this, the PS build here, the more I miss. The more I miss Dark Apotheosis build that I had last. Because with the AoE, I was at least able to pull whatever the fuck I wanted and just slam down on one. No need to worry in anything. Let's just take the quick second here to heal. In the middle of the fight. Because we're respectful like that. Do you have the necklace? Do you have the necklace? I think you might have the necklace. Noticing your name there. So, thank you. Can keep chilling. Thank you. Wizard Solinova. That... honestly, not that bad. Not that bad. Take that gladly. Don't even... Okay, I have 6 draughts. I can actually pull that into my collection. Might also do that. Just seems like not that bad of an idea. Just use the skill. Oh no. That's a disconnect. I feel like that's the game's way of showing me I should stop. Maybe I am meant to cease. Maybe I am. Maybe I am not meant for this. Either that or the hamster took a break again. Starting to get that Ascension stable as fuck meme. I'm getting it. I understand it now. Kindly request a few minutes of patience whilst the devs are trying to find the hamster that again ran out of the hamster wheel. I'd like to know what exactly it is that they're singing there. Okay, a Luna supposedly on. Let's see. Let's have a check. Though I feel like it's probably gonna crash again. Because an Ascension server crash never stops at one. Use it on yourself. I I'm kindly asking you to not entrust your life in Jesus Christ and goddamn take them legs in your hands, run. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware, game. Thank you for telling me. I'm blissfully aware. Surviving. So the things again. Okay. Okay, that's nice. I can use other things again. Can you use that again? Perfect. You know what? I do not feel like running around questing much. The screen back on. Except a few little quests in Goldshire. I'm gonna just go to Goldshire, accept some quests there, do the things I need to do there. Just realized I could actually take the I could take the new scrolls. Reroll some things.
Need help?
Actually, I just realized I can do the quests in Northshire. I'll just do the quests in Northshire. They count as open world quests. I just do that. Continue onward. Leveling the rest. The last 9 levels. Leveling those in the Manastorm. And yeah. Then looking at what I could do next.
Hello.
The quest always bugs out. That bug always quests out, no, you know. Yeah, let's just take whatever. I am actually getting surprisingly close to getting some good skill cards. Dealing periodic damage with Moonfire grants you waning. Okay. Slot is full. Oh. Okay. We go ahead. The quest. I'm gonna do them anyways. Just to get those. Just to get those darn quests done.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
I love the fact that the experience points for the quests still fucking scale up with me. Honestly, let's just go ahead and use 2 potions. I don't think I will actually need those 2 hours. I hope I won't need those 2 hours.
Hey there. See you later.
Okay, these quests are lower level.
See you.
Okay, so they don't scale. But that's actually fine. Because in the end of it all, I'm still just doing this to finish the quests. Then when I finish the quests, I can finally go ahead and do the thing that I want to do. I do need the meat. See, I feel like Northshire Valley is actually still relatively well populated right now. Again, it's still less people than it was like in the past 2 or 3 days. Like I think the hype went down relatively quickly. Which I guess is expected because people level quickly to level 60 and stuff. Manastorm makes it possible as well. Even if you don't have the experience aura, you like level insanely quick. Let's see, it still gives me scaled up things, so I would call that something. Okay. Well, that finally the last open world quest completed that I need for my prestige quest. And then I can just go into the Manastorm, get those last few levels. Wait, why do those still? Okay, I think I'm gonna do the Martial Light Bright quests real quick. Since they still seem to actually scale. I'm not saying no to 140,000 experience points. That no. I will take those happily. Makes the journey just a tiny little bit shorter. And then I can finally put this character to rest, and then I will see what I will do next. It's definitely not going to be the last time that I'm prestiging him. I'm definitely going to do that again. But I feel like it's easier to get the achievement points when playing with a new character, because the new character can actually still make new achievements quicker. Okay, with that we have those done as well. Let's just quickly go. God, my throat is dry shit right now. Let's just quickly go finish it. Probably also take the follow-up quest if that one is also scaled for my level.
What can I do for you? Go with confidence.
It is scaled for my level. Goddamn. Inner focus. Yeah, power shield I do have. That's actually of any use. I bet people are seeing me kill mobs in here and are questioning why the fuck is there a level 54 in this cave. Honestly, can't blame them. I can't blame them. I would have the same freaking questions. I guess let's just wait for the respawn. All just to skimp out on a few experience points, I know, but still. Why do a big grind if you can cut it short? I mean, sure, it's only 6 more levels, but I could make it 5. I'd like to see what Void Eruption actually does. But stealing low level mobs needs to take priority right now. And I think this is actually the worst thing I've done so far in the entirety of this game. Like, having to steal low level mobs just to skimp out on a few levels. This must be, I think, so far the most boring part of the entire thing. Or the entire stream. Oh, wow. I would love to have 5 greedy demons anywhere, honestly, as well. I would absolutely love that. Oh. Still wish I had charge as well. Since I do still play melee all of the time, even if playing Dark Apotheosis, like, I have at best 2 casts. I'm not a caster. I'm not a cast builder. No, fuck that. But honestly, even then, I'm missing charge a lot of times. And charge is just the priority ability. Just need one. Just need one more. And then I can just finish that quest, get that level up, and then just continue doing the rest with the Manastorm. That's all I need. You know what, I'm gonna just check through the cave. If I can find a singular one. There we go. So yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a little exploit. Because I doubt that they actually wanted you to be able to just do the starting quests with Marshall McBride here to a level in this high of a level bracket. I don't think that was intended. So that will probably also be reported and stuff. But right now, for as long as it works, let's take use of it. so that I can finish this character off quicker. Frickin', I don't know, give me that. Thank you. Oh yeah, report to Goldshire. Let's also quickly do that, come on. Why? Why intellect? If the second main stat would have been strength, and just like a bit more intellect on it, I would have taken it. I would have taken it happily. I'm just on a mount, I'm not that tall, thank you. Thunder and lightning, dealing damage with lightning shield reduces the cooldown of a thunderclap by 2 seconds. All things that I would have needed the last time I played, when I had the other build. Then I could have used all of these abilities. Why in the heck do I get this now? Wow.
Things on her, friend. Be careful.
Okay, Manastorm. Let's go. 3 more levels.
Say what you want about Princess, but she's just right for me.
Oh, wait. Is landslide this direction? Yeah, let's just go into this direction, fuck it. We'll find out soon enough. Where the heck did you guys come from? Just my microphone position for a second. There. Seize these senseless actions. Mana bomb, mana bomb. Okay. Will not take my mana. Not today. At least landslide is easy. At least landslide is easy. Honestly though, I do actually genuinely realize ever so slightly whenever I get into a higher level, how far behind this character is from what he was before. Like, yeah, mana bomb, mana bomb. Before the last prestige, before I tried to do something other than the Dark Apotheosis AoE build, which honestly I just had great luck last time. I just had great luck. So much AoE. But I do notice though that there is a significant drop in damage. A significant drop in sustain. There's like... Ugh. It's just sad. It's just sad. That's all. I am missing it a little bit, having all those AoE abilities. How about no? Again, why not? Take the appearance. Honestly, upgrade. Let's take it. Not that much of an upgrade, actually. Okay. Hydro spawn, so just underneath there. Okay. Really now? Really now? Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I do not like this. Yeah, I am aware. I am aware. I am aware. Thank you very much. I am aware. Yeah, and I'm down. Goodbye. Yeah. I miss AoE so.
Hello.
It's just going again. No. Kindly request of you all to cease, please. Way too many enemies, way too little AoE abilities. Freaking... come on. Yes, I want me to give me... you don't want me to have my maggots? Oh, that's not friendly of you. That's not cash money. For you guys to stop healing each other. Like, if you could go ahead and stop sucking each other's dicks, that would be great. Hey, bro. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. 59. Oh? With the way this is going right now, I will probably not even have to defeat the boss to become level 60. That's there. Bombs, what the fuck? Kindly request of you to cease. Yes? Cease? Please? At least we're at the boss now. Just kill. I kindly request of you to seize. I kindly request of you to seize, please. Yes? No? Seize? Please? Stop stunning. Seize. Seize existing. Just seize existing. It's not that hard of a request, my man. Just seize. Killing me is not very cash money of you. So please, just seize. Seize and decease. There we go. Let's quickly go ahead, finish the finish the prestige quest with this character, and then finally put Graper to rest. Let's give him some rest time. Do still have to throw shits out though. Would like to see what my prestigious caches have. Let's see. Of course, a lot of that shit. A whole lot of that shit. Way too much. Definitely nothing good. Cool. That continues. Yeah, why not? Let's just go ahead. Save a few of the enchants. And then after that, it's time to make a new character. So let's open. Oh, let's take this as well. Romantic Glacier. Increase the damage of a major cane and fire spells while under the effect of Fingers of Frost by 5%, 4% to players. Improved devotion aura. Let's take this one as well. Cold-blooded murder. Why the heck not? Fire season. Let's take that as well. Let's also take the fragmented glacier. Why the heck not? There we go. Let's do though before actually going ahead and doing the important things here. Let's do go ahead, sell all the things he has that I want appearances, thank you. All the things he has that he does not need that are not epics. I hope I didn't sell any of the epics. Well, if I did, sucks to be me. Sell all this. Keep Destiny, thank you, most kindly. Just clear up all that space. Oh. But I must say, this character has done enough for now. Let's give this poor soul a rest. Put his... I'm gonna put his experience potions. I'm gonna put them into the realm box. In the realm bank. Look what he has in his personal box. Anything interesting? Yeah, some potions of experience that I can put away. There is his dice. Well, I'm gonna take that with me. I do want to reroll shits when I'm playing him again. Because there was also a problem with this run. I wasn't able to reroll at the beginning. Let's put in the epics. Let's also put in the shits. The poor man a break. Let's give the poor gnome a break. That at least. Let me check. Very close to the 6th tier. Very close. That's actually nice. That is actually very nice. I'll quickly take a sip of my Coke. Okay. Let him rest now. Let's create a new character. Let's create one with which you can get new achievements. Honestly, since I don't think anyone will actually, I don't think I will get any responses if I ask, so which race should we take? I would just quickly go take a random number generator and do it with that. And we can see, hopefully we're not getting gnome again. That would be a little bit shit. I mean, we've just retired my gnome. At least for the rest of this chapter, I think. Don't know how long this chapter will actually go. Would have to check up on the Discord. Unless, of course, anybody watching here would actually like to contribute here in the decision of which race I should take. Okay. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit here. Still typing out the race names. Okay. Let's take a spin. The winner is Blood Elf. Okay. And there we go. It's gonna be the next character to level. as of course seen, decided with a I sided with a very specific name because I like the characters very specific, right? Okay. Let's go ahead. And what am I going with Dark Apotheosis again? I'm gonna try and see how I'll build it this time. I will definitely still take Immolate for the AoE. I am thinking Storm Strike, but two-handed weapon is I think a bit more functional in the long run, or like usable in the long run. I'm not sure about playing at pure caster. I do still always stay with my I prefer melee. Because melee is just better. And for anyone saying that melee is not better than casting, Bentley, you'll suck it. Because I prefer my character to actually be able to sustain something and not just be sneezed to death. Not gonna use daggers. Definitely not gonna use daggers. You know what? I'm gonna take Rejuvenation. Because the last few times I constantly got the talent for Rejuvenation, or like the extra ability. Quickmend, I think was the name of it. And I feel as though the chance of getting that constantly is high enough that I should just go ahead and take it. Okay, let's see. I think I might go for... I'm gonna go for Thunderclap. Thunderclap. Let's also go Shadow Flame, why not? For those, I'll take... Should I not? Let's take Blast Wave. Definitely taking charge. Definitely taking charge. Increases of fire damage I deal. Yes, we're gonna take that. Thank you most kindly. We're gonna take... Shadow Flame Claws. We're gonna take... Smite. Demonite. Like firepower. Oh, just 100% increased damage. Now let's take armor to the teeth. Sadly enough, I cannot have it several times. But I won't be having any holy spells to heal me, so... Damage after Fireball, Power Blast, Living Bone spells, spell power in addition to each. So chance to get 2% of your base mana. Yeah, I don't have that much use of that. That is sad. Honestly, I should try and get some good golden talent cards. I feel like that might actually be the way to go. Um, but you know what? There's a high enough chance for Rain of Fire and one of the other fire spells. Let's just take those two things with. Quickly fix my interface. There we go. Actually, do I want to start here? You know what? I think I do. I think I do, actually. Should I put this to... Let's put it on Shift C for the quick recovery. Take this. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take Celestial Observer. The heirloom. This, thank you. Thank you. Actually, I will take the chest, but I will not take the shoulders for now. For the moment, for the time being. Let's take these two. Let's take this for a little bit of extra experience points. Weapon. Go on this. Nope, up. Let's take the full Celestial Watcher thing. Celestial Observer, sorry. Brain lag. We can. We want to see, of course, actually how big of a difference that does. So... No, I can't go into the Manastorm, so that's something. The experience points are booty. I do wonder, can I still get mail? I didn't check that. Right, caps lock. Sounds like it. Okay, right, then let's do this for a moment. I guess this way I have restricted myself with this character at least to be open world questing. As long as I, of course, don't die within the next, like, 5 minutes or so. Have a bit more increased experience points on quest, I think. Increase your quest experience by 100%. And since I do get the same from the potion right now, I will probably check if I can add an aura as well. A lot of sauces. An aura maybe. can give him writing. But the card deals. That is a clear. It's popular. Let's add an aura. Potions. I have enough potions. Let's go on mounts. Let's take the writing tome of apprentice writing and let's send this all to the boy. Okay, again, I'm right now low level. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I wanted to say this is so far it's kind of easy, but then again, this is low level. I should absolutely not be cocky right now. I should absolutely not be cocky right now. I should maybe change the stream info. And I am thinking if it maybe isn't all that bad of an idea to get a pet after all. So far, so okay. So far, so okay. Someone else in adventure mode, okay. I wonder how quickly you will unlock achievements in the adventure mode. Why am I wearing a male breastplate? That doesn't make sense. Give me this. Thank you. Simple scroll, riddle cages. I do wonder if I can actually make this character still reach level 60 within this stream. Theoretically, I mean, sure. Because I can stream for as long as I want to, but at the same time, I really shouldn't. I really, really shouldn't.
Need assistance? Farewell. Alrighty then.
Charge, there's already a big step in the right direction for me. Shadow Claws, right. I keep forgetting that this shit has its own spammable. I keep forgetting. And I don't think I can actually still go ahead and change any of these. No. Well, and it just took away one of the better enchants. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I feel as though anger management was actually would have actually been a better idea. Let's just apply this, heal a little bit. I do hope, of course, that this character can actually make it to level 60. Because honestly, I'm already seeing this shit fail. What? Well, I guess in a bit I actually stop the stream. Since they're gonna restart the server. Or they're gonna shut it down for a bit and only gonna restart it like way freaking later. Cool. But that's of course, like, honestly, that's just my luck. That's just my freaking luck. Freaking brief 30-minute. 30-minute. Brief and 30-minute. I've never seen, I've never, like, 30 minutes and brief, I have never seen those two words in the same sentence before. Well, before today, honestly. Before today. I feel as though the developers are currently trying to just make a joke or something. I really freaking hope. Because honestly, like, 30 freaking minutes for what? For what? At that point, for what? I mean, a little bit more. Cricket. I just hope that the restart doesn't actually take full 30 minutes. Like, as much as I would like to say I'm patient enough for this shit, I don't think I really am. I really don't think I am. Haven't repaired Desperate Brewing. Can do that. Of course, since now everything is elite, I am a little bit more cautious. Enemies also don't give me all that much experience points, so I have to overall now. I have to completely overthink how I play this game right now, just because of adventure mode. mean, it's not that terrible, but it's... It is definitely something. Let's just say it's definitely something. Okay. Oh. See. I already miss playing my gnome. I already miss him. Maybe not in his current incarnation. More like the last one, before the last prestige. Wait, I also need to kill those. But yeah. So this means we're having a few more minutes of fun. Like four more minutes of fun before the server restarts, and I'll then take a short cut break here on the stream, because 30 minutes, I don't think I can entertain 30 minutes with just brabbling on about. I don't think I can actually do that. I'm not that interesting. But I will definitely try and continue streaming after the restart is done. But of course now, since we're playing adventure mode, I am unable to do Manastorms, so that is something that I need to somehow deal with. I think I'll manage. I'll manage. Battlegrounds, so can't queue for battlegrounds. I also think I can't queue for dungeons. Like in my head right now, it just repeats one question. Did I make a mistake picking adventure mode? Did I fuck up? Like overall, I'm not that much of a challenge character player. The prestige challenge is already challenging enough for me because I usually do not have the patience to level a character several times. I did have the patience now with my gnome, of course, but that's something else. Like, I was testing out all the new content and shit. Sinister Strike, really now. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take Sinister Strike, frick it. Stupefied, shield bash, no. Reduces the enemy's cast speed. Okay. The enemy's cast speed is being affected by that, okay. Speed. Oh well. 30 seconds. Yeah, I think with these 30 seconds remaining, I'ma just... I'll quickly accept this quest still. 15 seconds, I'm gonna do the Fade to Black. I'ma set my character down. Exit the game real quick, since it doesn't really make much of a difference now, does it? I do thank everyone that joined me in this endeavor, quote unquote. And I do hope you all enjoyed the stream just a little bit. That I was able to entertain you just a little bit. Now the server's restarting, so I will probably be looking at what I can do in the meantime. If not, just go to sleep. It's 5 a.m. in the morning right now, so yeah, 5 a.m. Doesn't really make much sense now to go on and continue. Should maybe go and prioritize some sleep. But either way, to anyone that did enjoy the stream, thanks for enjoying it. Thanks for being here. For anyone that, for anyone that watched this or is watching this as a video later on, thanks for watching it. If you even got this far, I doubt it. But thanks. Yeah. Honestly, just till the next stream. If it's now in an hour or if it's completely later, like tonight or something. To the next stream.